Alright. Welcome back, guys. Another trading video recap. Quick little thing we got going on. Yeah, I just want to talk about my trade, everything like that. Let's go through, mark out levels, liquidity, and liquidity. Alright, so here is what we got going on here. Did not trade within my macro within my time frame today at 9 o'clock. However, I would have loved to. Market open, came down, ripped out this liquidity, fully filled in this imbalance, and just rallied to all these hour highs that were resting up here. So super cool. My entry today was based off of a high time frame sweep on liquidity. So we came up, ripped through this first hourly liquidity, kept rallying to the upside, so I don't think that was a valid draw. Came up through this one, reacted, but came back up. I don't think it was that much of a valid draw. Then we have this hourly liquidity, and right up here is 4 hourly liquidity. Now, where I entered was simple, high time frame sweep, and then we get a break of structure, so a low then a high. Get a break of structure. This candle close right here, and I get filled in right here. And yeah, so that's what we end up going based off of first TP. Now the risk to reward today was a little bit poor, only because it was kind of tough. First TP was, oh my gosh, I keep getting mixed up with these lines. Was the start of this 15-minute fair value gap, which only offered a half or 0.47 risk to reward. Second take profit was set down here to 15-minute lows, as we can see right here. So low then high, 15-minute lows right here. I was going for these ones. I didn't bother with these ones because I was pretty confident that if we were going to hit these, we're most likely just going to come out and sweep out down here. But then I had runners left in for 15-minute lows down here and down here as well. Unfortunately, got stopped out at break even, but that's no problem. I This trade was a little bit risky, only because we did not take out this 4 hour liquidity yet. I would have been super confident if we could have swept this out and then rallied to the downside. Um, but yeah, that's it. Simple high time frame sweep on liquidity and to the downside. We just caught this leg down, so we caught this down. I would have loved to see price action, keep going down more, but I think where I originally had my stop loss set was up here, because this is where my trade becomes invalid, is at this stop loss up here. I believe that this was the last draw on liquidity, but I think if we hit this 4 hour, then we're gonna just have to be. Not we're gonna. It's very probable that we will probably just keep going to the downside. First take profit when we hit this. If we want to enter on a trade, 15-minute lows down here. More 15-minute lows. Could even swing for hourly lows as well, which is exactly what we're targeting. So, those are 15-minute lows. Leave a runner in at hourly lows at this fair value gap. This is also where we would get filled in. If anybody's looking to go long based on today's range of price action is right at equilibrium. That's where our runner would be left in, which has a pretty decent chance of hitting more often than not. So yeah, that's it. Pretty simple trade today. Only thing I didn't like out of my time frame, but this was honestly too high probability of a setup for me to not take. I just hopped on the charts just to see if I could get anything, and yeah, this is what we got today. So yeah, I want to talk about, like, if I were to trade based off at 9 o'clock today off of my macro then. So I want to mark out. We don't have anything on the hourly. We had these 4 hour lows, but those did not get taken out. However, we had hourly lows that we ripped right down into, completely filled in this imbalance. Also took out some lows during pre-market at this 6 o'clock candle. And then if we look to the minute, tapped in high time frame liquidity, big rally to the upside, valid draw because we just ripped right up. If we're looking at potential entries for like 9 o'clock, um, if I were to do anything, if I were, because we didn't take out hourly liquidity yet at this point off this 7 o'clock candle. Well, we did right here, but we had so much that was resting overhead for us like to not hit. I would have loved to go long today. Yeah, you see, so we didn't get into this hourly liquidity until like 10 o'clock, 10:20. So yeah, uh, if I look, I don't know. It's super tough because I don't start trading till 9 o'clock. I don't have any break of structures here until we get to about like right here ish. Long position right here, and then keep stops below here. I think these were 15-minute lows. Excuse me. I guess started the fair value gap. Would be my confluence, and then hourly highs right here. Would have loved to see that, and then unfortunately, probably would have been stopped out
The
at
markets are closed.
break even, but markets are closed, I guess. But yeah, I would have loved to see liquidity rip all the way up to here and even where we got. So yeah, I think that would have been a good trade for today. Not as good of a risk to reward as I would have liked, but glad we just caught this like simple little retracement down. Um, and yeah, that's it for the trade today. Not much more else to say. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.